Hello, and to Farthest Frontier. Well, a new patch has just been released, and yeah, I'm trying to get used to it already because it's like, yeah, normally the keys to speed up and slow down the game have now changed. And it's like, I'm suddenly thinking what to do, because there was a big warning saying that they've like rebound keys. So I'm gonna have to cheat and find out what the heck they've done. Controls. Because normally I would just press 1, 2 and 3 to change the game speed, but that's not working. Because normally I'll start the video and then slow the game down. I'm not seeing anything for speeding up or slowing down the game. Because a lot of it's to do with they've introduced big changes in terms of the military side of things. So you've got access to groups, for instance, with your military. You can have groups of soldiers and you can control them using the number keys in a certain way. I think it was control hash they were saying. Yeah, so like you've got group 1 is now 1, group 2 is 2, so you use control to actually create the groups. But I'm not seeing anything for the actual speeding up or slowing down of the game. I think I'm going to have to do it through mouse clicks, which is a bit of a pain. I mean, I get it. I mean, there's always got to be a compromise somewhere, but that's a pity. I mean, at least I've still got the pause key. I can still pause and play the game, but anyway, where was I? Yeah, I'm just got a trader suddenly turned up. I'm just going to just double check before she disappears. So this is something they've introduced, where you can actually request certain items from a trader. It's going to cost you a premium to do it. Now that's interesting, so I'm just curious if that's across the board. Ooh. So at the moment, oh now that is interesting. Because one of the problems was trying to get access to certain items. You might be in a bit of a pinch and there's something that you need, and now you can actually request it, so that next time this trader shows up, they'll bring that item, but it's going to be at a high price. What I'm seriously wanting to know is, can I sell blooming shields? Because that's been a pain in my you-know-what's-it for a long time. Yeah, still on the unknown. But they've also introduced horses, goats, and chickens as well, so that's something else you can do. Oh, I can sell some candles off. Yeah, have some candles. Is there anything useful that you can sell me? I mean, I'm making my own hauberks, so there's not much point getting them. We've got number 2. Oh, Beldar. Beldar the peddler. They're just peddling things. Yeah, I was just looking because I don't think we've got things like spice or anything. He's going for quite. He's selling things. He's peddling things, should we say, at a cheap price. Except they tend to be things that, and that's interesting. Why is the wheat doing so badly? Or grain, to be precise, unless they've turned it all into flour. Now this is something I want to have a look at. Resource storage. Ah, so these are the military companies, so it does tell you. So, I mean, this is crazy now, because up to, I mean, I'm just going to pause the game. I mean, up to now, I've just got these. So this is Hound Company. So who's this one? This is Phoenix Company. So by putting them into groups, one of the things they get is veterancy. So they gain through experience, combat experience. I mean, most of the folks I've got hauberks. Oh, some of them have got heavy weapons, but they've got shields, they've got hauberks mostly. There's one person's got a high coat. They've got plate mail. That's good to see. So we're starting to see that coming through. Change the company banner. Transfer soldiers. Yes, it's a shortcut to here. So this gives you details, so getting things like how much they are. So these are all heavy infantry. Interesting. So you've got disband the company, flag. So that's a new feature, to disband the company. So we've got 12 of a potential 24. What I want to find out is how the heck do I change these, because there's now light infantry, archers and pikemen. So I'm not seeing any of these with any like crossbows or anything. This is something that's got me concerned now. But you could also have horsemen as well as lancers. So you've got like the heavier horsemen, I would imagine. And then you've got the lighter ones, like the cavalry side of it. Different jobs, because part of the thing is you want pikemen, because it's not just us who are getting this stuff. It's like the raiders themselves as well, which is like, I'm curious as to how you split them. I mean, how do you decide who does what? I mean, is it per building? I'll tell you what, let's build another barracks. Because up to now they've been coming in through here or through here. And they'll get hassled down here. I mean, this is all housing, but I don't know if... Curious, do the barracks have a negative effect on people? Right, so I can't build a cavalry stable until we actually have stables for horses, basically. So that's a neutral desirability, so that's not too bad. How far out is that? So I'll put one over here. Yeah, let's put one over here. Ah, hold on. So you can select the different units. Okay. Now, see if I can remember. Oh, this is tabbed road. Ah, this is the joy of games, is everybody's got a different opinion as to what keys should do what. Right, let's get... Oh, I'm going to press 3 to speed the game up, but that's not going to do anything. So other things, we've now got access to goats in there and chickens in there. So these are things I need to... I think I've already got a cheesemaker, haven't I? So that's a preservist. Yeah, I've already got it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember putting that in. Right, so we've now got access to that, which is good. So we've got a preservist, we've got a cheesemaker, we've got 2 arborists. Barns, bakeries, windmills. So they're fine. Nothing jumps out there. They haven't done anything with buildings. So that's something I need to introduce as a library at some point. I've got a crypt. You know, you just need one of them. So resources. So these are all the tier 4 mines or quarries. I don't think I've done a paper mill or a bookbinder. Oh yes, the glass maker is all the way up here, isn't it? Defences, roads and fencing, decorations. So what I'm trying to do is find out the horses then. So is that separate? So resources, horses are flagged as a resource then, are they? Furniture, brewery. Somewhere in here there's a stable for a horse, presumably. Oh, there. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. So horses can be raised for training. And then they've got to be paid. Then, as just with the cows, you've got to pay to get them from the passing trader. This could be interesting. Keep the horses out here. Because I want to extend these walls out to here anyway, at some point. Just kind of a bit of a wasted gap. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Does that have a negative? Yeah, it has a negative effect on people. It's going to be a tad smelly living next to a horse stable. How's about in that case we just build it right in the middle? No, let's not do that. Could build it on the outskirts. I mean, that's yeah, if I build it on the outskirts over here, as long as it's on that side of the path, it's not affecting anybody there. So if I put it there, it won't affect any houses down there. Just means extending the walls then. Ugh. Right, maybe we should be getting our trusty spades out again. Yeah, if I can get them to get their spades out and go and pat the soil or whatever it is they do. And try and... oh, don't go that way. Yeah, just pat... oh, wait, that wasn't right. Because it's the cavalry I'm more bothered about. Because they can... theory, they can do a lot of damage if you're not prepared for them. Go that away. Yeah, that tree's just in the way. Keep going that way. Oh, and there's still a... oh yeah, there's still that thing right at the top. Yeah, there's this big place up here that we're supposed to be flattening, isn't it? Ugh. I mean, it doesn't look... well, it's kind of flat-ish. No, I don't want it to do that. Don't bother. Save your little shovel or whatever it is you use for another day. It's a spade. I think that's what they've got. I think they've got a little spade. Oh, camera, stop moving around so much. Yeah, I think all they do is they just go out with our little spade and just bang on the soil and then say, yeah, there you go, it's flat. What I need is somebody who actually understands terraforming. Because these people don't, unfortunately. To them it's just, let's go and pat that piece of soil over there. No one cares, they probably want to get paid for it as well. Yeah, job done. I did an excellent job. I patted the soil for you, sir. Just as he asked me to. Right. Go in this direction as well. I've just realised these houses are going to end up like little little hobbit holes, because they're going to be built into the mountain. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should just leave them so that they're built into the mountain. That could be quite fun, that. They still playing patty cake with the soil, then, are you? $64 million question though is, after you've patted the soil, does it look flatter? I mean, that's the litmus test, if you will. It's like, does it look flat? Because at the moment it's not looking flat. I'm just calling it out, because it's not looking flat. I just can't help feeling that I'm just not getting my money's worth here. Actually, what's the... Oh, that's going to be the gold mine, isn't it? Kind of flatter. There you go, sir. It's a bit flat. Right. This is going to mess things up. This is not such a good idea putting the stable there. I spent enough time just trying to get that so that they could actually walk it. I think we'll have to find somewhere else to put our horses. I mean, I could... see, this is all housing. I mean... Are they going to be offended by a smelly barn? Probably are, to be fair. I think they are. So I could put that over there then. I mean, I don't know if there's any horse rustling going on. I don't know. There might be. Actually, how far out? Oh. Yeah, this whole thing's gonna be... I'm gonna have to put them over here. Yeah, I want to put them somewhere where people aren't going to be too offended by the smell. I mean, I could put them down here. Oh, hello. We've run out of money. That's embarrassing. I need to hire somebody who's going to just transfer all this across automatically for me. You know, fill the piggy bank up, so to speak. Because I could keep going that away for the cows, I suppose. Oh, hello. Why do you need winter livestock? Sure, you've got... Oh, crikey. What happened to all of our wheat? We used to have a lot of wheat. I'm intrigued because the granaries used to be full. Oh, we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, now we can get goats, we can get sheep. No, we can't get sheep, we can get chickens. Oh dear, someone's... That is acceptable. I can cope with somebody dying of old age. These are things that do happen. It looks like they've tweaked something here, because... Okay. So we've got a cow that's gone rogue. That is new. Well, it's not new. I've seen it. I think I've seen it once before, but I don't know. It is what it is. So I think we'll set up. Yeah, this is housing. So I think in that case we'll build it here. Then. What the heck? It is what it is. It's like, no, 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 no. So right, so they're coming from here. Because this is something else they've added. So there's these lot here. I've got none of them with arrows, that's a trouble. Yeah, none of our troops have got arrows. So there's another group coming from here. So fortunately at this stage, it's not the end of the world, as I was wondering, because they don't have horses or catapults. They might suddenly show up with them, but it's like, what the heck? Right, I need fish. I'll buy some of that. Keep them up by. I mean, we're okay on that. You don't have anything else that I need, I don't think. I can't really sell you anything. I can sell off a lot of candles, but yeah, let's see what the next one brings along. Jeez Louise, that's a lot. So these are mostly heavy infantry. So if I go put them. I'll leave them over at the door. I'm trying to set them, yeah, so by grabbing them all. Seriously, are you drunk? Dude. You... I'm not impressed. You know, drunk on the job. Seriously? Right, so there's another group coming up this way. So at the moment, all I've got... What I'm trying to figure out... Let's head down to there. Is how these look going to compare, because originally they all had bows and arrows, and I don't think they have them anymore. Because they've split them up, so these are just... Yeah, soldiers with the swords and what have you. That could do with upgrading, actually. This defense tower. So I'm kind of hoping that... I mean, I don't want to send anybody in. Where's the group? Where the heck have they gone? Oh, right. So they've spotted them and some of them are going... Interesting. They're all over the shop. Like, some of them are over there, some of them over here. What are they doing? Go and stand over there for a change and... If I can get them. Flag move. Because it's in my interests to get them. Like, into combat, because then they'll get experience. Right, so where the heck are them lot gone? Oh, they're fighting over there. Right, so these ones can be group 2. Yeah, so 1 now selects group 1. 2 now selects group 2. Right, so they've cleared the area out and they're heading back to the flag. And these lot are doing whatever these lot are doing. Let's sort them out, will we? Yeah, so it's in my interest to give them combat experience then. Because presumably then the group, I don't know how it applies, but will the group then as a whole gain experience? Or is it a case of, you know, if you lose everybody from the group, all the experience is gone? So 89% for them, 84% for them, so okay. And you've got to jump to target options, that's quite useful. So you can go back to your barracks. And you can go back to your barracks. So yeah, they introduced those like directional arrows to try and help you, which is actually better now because that's been tripping me up a few times where I've seen like raiders turning up. You click on the little magnifying glass and it takes you to where the raiders are. The only trouble is it ends up they're coming from multiple directions. So I'm curious to see. So he's just gonna heal up in the garrison then. Okay, so that's not too bad. But at this stage all I've got is just heavy infantry, which isn't ideal. I need a mixture. Right, so I'll sell you some soap because I need money. It's not too bad of a deal. I'm seriously puzzled as to where all our wheat's gone. Because I used to have a lot of wheat. Curiouser and curiouser. So we've got 3 months supply. $485. So they'll be preserving the fruit plus the vegetables, the greens and whatnot. So we're not getting any eggs. We're not getting any mushrooms anymore. Right. How's that game of patty cake doing? It's improving a bit. I've got to remain optimistic. That's my strategy is I'm going to remain optimistic that eventually someday, I don't know how many gameplay hours, but at some point I'm going to end up with this looking flat. It'd be a useful goal. And I don't know what the heck is going on there. What the heck? I don't think that's looking too good if you ask me. Right, so we start out in that direction. And just keep working our way down. You know, maybe one day, someday, this will look a bit fun. Anyway, I'm going to go and see how I know the garrison's doing, because I'm trying to work out, because I'm not 100% sure whether you can have a mixture of troops, because I didn't see like an option to select individuals and do something for them. So like, so that looks as though you can remove individuals. I mean, it's, you can hold up a 24 in this one. So if I pick him, he's not really showing much in terms of being able to, like, say, right, you're now going to be an archer going forward. There's nothing in terms of veterancy yet. Check the target. No. Right, how's the other garrison doing? Right, now that's built. So there's nobody there. So this is Badger Company. So what am I supposed to do with Badger Company? So... Ah, right. So that's it. So when you start, you get to pick what they are. Interesting. And you can... Ah, so now I can actually pick different... So yes, you can have a mixture of them. So basically I would have to dismantle probably one of these groups to turn them into... It seems like a waste of resources. But I mean, I haven't come up against any heavy armor, but what the heck? I mean, against like horses, but... Right, so we'll recruit 12 archers into that place there. So light infantry, basic melee, can equip weapons, hauberks and shields. Archers, bows, crossbows. Oh, now they can use hauberks as well. And carry additional arrows. So they'll... Heavy weapons, hauberks, plate mail, shields. Then you get the pikemen who'll be into heavy weapons, hauberks. So they cannot equip shields, right, okay. So this is going to be Badger Company. So that lot... Yeah, I can shut down individual ones. And then I can add in the pikemen. I just don't know what happened. I'm assuming if you like unrecruit people, maybe they'll go back and hand their weapons and gear in. I would hope so. Because my train of thought is I want different people for different things. It's probably best if you're like starting from scratch, because you then build them up from that. Yes, I mean they're picking up heavy weapons. Town information, resources. I've got a horrible feeling they've lost all that gear's lost. Because these are all coming in with hide coats, mostly. Oh, that's a pity. So we've got badgers, we've got phoenixes, and we've got hounds. That sounds all exciting. Oh, that was it. I want to upgrade. Let's upgrade that, except for power, because I need more iron. Predators are attacking. That's highly inconsiderate. How dare you be attacked by a bear? Surely, surely. You just run away and, like, or better still, just leave the bear. Actually, you're not supposed to just lie on the floor and, like, pretend. Maybe that's what the bear should do. I'm just saying. Because things did not end well for that bear. That cow's lost it. There's quite a few cows have gone rogue. Oh, moo. Moo to you too. I mean, there's quite a lot of grazing ground though. I mean, I've no idea what you're supposed to do with rogue. There's quite a few rogue cows. Oh, are you going to take their... I wonder if she's going to, like, bring the cow back. She's, like, going to, like, go running after the cow there. Because there's a few of them. It's like, come here. They've all gone rogue. That's true. Now that's where it makes sense to have the fences. The only drawback is where I've built them. I didn't think it through. Right, in which case... Because I can move the grazing grounds. let's try and avoid that in future. I mean, it would help if you gave them food in the first place, but... Roads and fencing. So if we widen that out, then I can move the grazing area. Yeah, that should be a bit better. I'll basically pull this side down, and then I'll put the fences there because they don't necessarily have to be fenced. Oh, yeah, surely they'll just walk out that way. My brilliant plan is, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. It was a good idea. It was a good idea at the time. Okay, then we won't be doing that anymore. Having said that, I could still move the barns. My brilliant idea has just come back again. It has a chance. Right, in which case, I don't need the stone. Yeah, there you go. So my brilliant idea has become a cunning idea. I'm going to outsmart these cows if it's the last thing I do. Except the only drawback is the well, I mean, I could move the barns. How big are these barns? My cutting plan is falling apart already. Okay. Let's go for a bit wider out then. Right, if we go further out, I can then, in theory, put walls around the barns. That is the cunning plan. And I think it is a cunning plan. Until it doesn't work. Then it won't be a cunning plan, obviously. Oh, fudgesicles. Go in that direction, that would be better. All this hassle just because of cows. Really? Right, so you have set the building's grazing area. Right. Oh, now what if they go rogue? Ooh, now there is a dilemma. Right, okay. Because we don't want rogue horses now, do we? Nobody likes a rogue horse. Right, so anything in that area, just chop it down for the sake of the horses. So now that we've got that, I mean, I can wait for somebody to turn up. But if you want, you can actually just pick a request and say, look, can you bring me some horses? Well, or a horse. I'm assuming it's going to be like the cows. I mean, you just don't question these things as to how you start off with one cow and then you suddenly end up with two. There's a rational explanation, but then what's the probability of those two then turning into three, you know, to 50-50? I'm just saying, you know, it's feasible, but it's one of those questions it's not really worth asking. Right, let's go and chop this lot down. Because rogue cows are not something I particularly need. I mean, the barnyard workers have been doing their job, they've been herding. See there, fetching rogue livestock. But they won't be rogue if I put them in a fenced area. I'm just saying, I mean, it's not a good idea having them run around. I'm quite clever. I mean, I'm quite impressed how clever they are. They figured out if they go out that way, they'll get out. That was quite clever of them. Right, well, I haven't finished that off yet. I mean, they're getting there. So we just wait for them to chop the trees down, and looks like we're going to have to dig the rock out because I need them to build the fence over there. Then I can see about widening these grazing fields, and then I'll just move the actual barns forward. Maybe, and see if that does it. Right, how's our game of patty cake doing? I mean, that's lifted up. Right, if we go... that way and that way. Right, get your shovels out, go and pat the soil again. Pretend that you know what you're doing. I'll appreciate it. Well, I won't actually, because it's... I really need professionals who know what they're doing. These people they just know. Well, I'm just saying, you know. If we go... I'm just curious to see what happens if I go that way. But I think if I go too far to the left from there, we're just probably going to pull this bit down even more. Because I think, as far as I'm aware, it just averages the heights out. Keep going. No, don't want that one. I want that one. Actually, that's a thought. Why not? Oh, what happens if we do that? I am curious to find out. What happens if somebody goes over there, climbs up there and gets their shovel out and starts tapping on it, pretending not to know what they're doing? I'm seriously curious to find out. Right. As for finding things out, has anybody locked themselves in? Maybe? Possibly? Is that just like a stump of wood or just like a little wooden stump? Still doing okay for food. 83% for food's the worst, so that needs improving. Is anybody going to chop this thing down? Yeah, it's on the list of to-do things I can see. So how many people have... okay. Right, so there's no trees, there's no horses until we actually buy any. Oh, no, that's a thought. We need chickens and goats in our lives. I'm just saying. Right, how's Badger Company doing? Right, go on. Put yourselves over there. Oh yeah, I can double click on them. Right. You're group number 3. You can turn to barracks. How come you've got no arrows? Seriously, why have you got no arrows? I had tons and tons of arrows. I wonder if somebody been tweaking things again. I think somebody's been tweaking things. Because my inventory feels a bit empty compared to what it used to be. I mean, there's 50 production's halted. That's 50 bows. That makes sense. Where's all the arrows gone? Crossbows. Let's set a limit on that. There's no point having too many. Arrows has a quarter of 400. I don't want them going crazy on that sort of stuff. We need a lot more ingots. Oh dear. Somebody's not doing so well. That is acceptable. I can handle that. Right, we'll remove these. So that gives our mooing friends something else to go and have a look at. You can go wandering around and see a bunch of logs on the ground. And you're thinking, oh, I wonder what that is. Can I eat it? And the answer is, well, who knows? I'm not a cow. I've never tried eating a tree. So I don't know what the consequences are. Have you gone rogue again? What is it with you lot going rogue? Totally unacceptable. Right, so you put your limits there. You put your limits there. Now, if we move being the operative word, how much leeway have I got? It's right where the fence there starts, so hold on, I'll be with you in a minute. Or maybe 2. Or maybe 3. That might need to go forward a bit more. Right. What have you got? Have you got anything useful? Have you got any horses? No, you don't. I think I might have to order some. Nothing to sell. Have you got anything useful to buy? I'm not overly impressed. I mean, I could sell the beer, but... yeah. That is disappointing. I'll have to fill up the piggy bank again. Ooh, they're pulling everything down. I think that's one out. Right. The problem is now the cows have got nowhere to go. They're not impressed. Just standing there thinking, where am I going to go? Where's my house gone? Somebody's taken my house away. There we go. You can have your house back. But I think I might have to move these down and then I can fence them. Actually, that was probably unnecessary now that I think of it. My cunning plan is not so cunning after all. Right then. We've now got Ethros. Ooh, I can sell the pottery. Now there's something exciting. I can sell that off. I can sell the beer off at an average price. Oh dear. That didn't sound good. Oh dear. She died of old age. Unfortunately, that is acceptable. Morona was looking after the pub as well. That was a good age, 75, you know. I'm not going to complain. So you don't have any horses either. I'd love to be able to sell shields. It would be nice, I mean, we've got like a priority to buy. Oh, he's already got 36. It would be nice, like, we've got a priority to be able to buy things, but it would be nice if I can get a priority to sell them as well. As I usually end up with like tons of shields and so on. Yes, you can come and join. Tell you what, Lethras, since everybody just gets intoxicated all the time, have some more beer. I'm just saying. Buy some tools from you though. Right. Please tell me you've actually got yourself some arrows this time. Right, come on, put yourselves on parade. This is Badger Company. Seriously? Wait, dude, where are you going? You're supposed to be on parade. That's just charming, that is. Somebody needs to teach them, you know, what actual, like, you know, being on parade means. It doesn't mean, like, wandering off. Hang on a minute, because I was just speaking to Acker a minute ago. It doesn't mean, like, you know, you just suddenly run off. I mean, you're not even supposed to, like, be going to the toilet or anything. I'm just saying, you know. Deja vu, I could have sworn Acker was the first one to turn up. Right, so we've got no horses. Right, so that is out of line by the looks of it. Yeah, that needs to come forward. And then I need to put a fence in. The only drawback is they need to be able to get to where they're going to be going. Oh, right on the edge. Cool. Oh, I haven't said that. No. That's not going to work, is it? Or else, well, we'll see. This is my cunning plan anyway. Like, if you want to get in, you need to understand how to open up. Why are you picking? Stop picking that. I want you to deselect fence. Right, we'll put a gate in. This is my theory anyway. I've no idea it's going to work, but if it is a truly cunning plan. And then we can have a little footpath. It's not, see that's got me triggered now. It's not going to make any difference, it's going to be in the middle no matter what I do. I mean, I could put... I mean, nobody says you've got to have one path. At least nobody's told me you have to. Except the game, for some strange reason, doesn't seem to let me have more than one. Stop trying to snap. Right, let's go and have a chat with Beldar. Beldar the Peddler. Oh, we're short on shoes. That's not good. Quite a few of those going spare these medicinal herbs. Clothes. I've got plenty of clothes. And you're not selling horses either. Might have to ask somebody to bring a horse. Right, so if we grab that, whether this works or not, I have no idea. Like I say, if it does, it'll be a cunning plan. Seriously, don't leave the fence open for the cow. You've got to be kidding me. You shouldn't be leaving a fence open for a cow to get in. Or more specifically, out. That didn't sound good. Somebody had a problem. Pity that's just slightly over. Might be tempting to push that further back, and then I've got, so then that way it's not directly in front of, because I don't know if they'll be able to get past these buildings. That's the thing. I could be dealing with intelligent cows, you see, although to be honest, I suspect they're just going to walk through the gate anyway. If they're gonna go, they're gonna go. It's like, no, that was not the plan. Right, so you need a fence as well. I don't think it's gonna make a heap of the difference because of the. I mean, if someone's gonna steal your horses, they're gonna steal them anyway. Right, how about round about just past the tree then? How are you going to get those horses out? How are you going to get the horses in? I'm intrigued. Right, so that's built. That just looks weird. Right, tell you what. The cunning plan needs adjustment. Keep going. Keep going. Right, do it that way then. So we don't need them. them. But we don't need them either. Actually, we won't need them. So yeah, I'll just push it back a bit further. And that might be a bit better. So it doesn't really matter then. Although I suspect I'm dealing with clever cows anyway. I think that because like the gate gets left open, and there's got to be like a way to get the cows in the first place. And so, there's a lot of fuss just for a bunch of cows. I haven't even got around to chickens or goats yet. Imagine what it's going to be like once you get there. Seriously, why? %51% due to a lack of entertainment. Why? What's your problem? It's a wonderful place. We're going to end up with like horses at some point. How can you not possibly be impressed by horses, which we haven't got, but we will be getting? I mean, we've got ourselves some rangers, and we've got ourselves pikemen. Oh, we don't have pikemen. What the heck happened there? Did I not recruit them? That would have been embarrassing if a bunch of... Yeah, that would have been seriously embarrassing if a bunch of cavalry turned up. And it's like, right, get the pikemen. What pikemen? Yeah. Awkward. Right, so that can be a lot flatter. I'm just saying. Yeah, I think this game of patty cake is going to be taking quite a while. I suspect the game will probably be fully released by the time I get round to finishing it, if I ever get finishing it. Because all you can do is just go and ask them to go and get your shovel, go and pat this bit of soil and pretend you're going to make it flat. Alright, just keep going in that direction. Because I am now intrigued as to what's going to happen doing this. It's a bit more of that. Ooh, we've got the butcher's turned up. Has he got any horses? Have you got any horses? No. I see more of Atka than anybody, I must admit. More Atka. Right, we'll sell some of these clothes off then. I really need to spend time trying to understand why people are running away from the place. Seriously? What? This is just not on. Right. Transfer some gold over to the piggy bank. So yeah, so people are, for whatever reason, deciding to go. So there's a lack of spirituality and a lack of entertainment. So there's a shrine over there. There's one there, and there's one there. There's a temple there. Except nobody's occupying the place for whatever reason. Seriously? Short of people, because we've got so many soldiers. It's actually the soldiers are leaving. That explains That might explain a lot. All the soldiers are leaving. I've hired all these soldiers. And they've just left. Oh dear, is that a new feature? Because these have all stayed. Is that a feature now where if you hire anybody else, they just all run off? I'm suddenly intrigued. So this is a big problem. I've gone from like 24 soldiers to just 12. All the other ones I've recruited have just left. But we've now got our barn up, or stables up for horses. I'll move that down to here. We'll move our barn, well, both barns down there just to tidy that up, because I don't quite like that. Having double fence, it doesn't quite work. That might be a bit better. I'll do something similar for the horses, just to basically stop them going rogue. But now I'm suddenly intrigued about these soldiers. I mean, there's still like tier 4 things, buildings I need to look into. So that's not quite done yet. And of course, there's the chickens and the eggs, the chickens and the goats as well. But we don't have enough people. Everybody's running away. And it's especially a problem because of the actual soldiers. Something weird going on there. Of course, that's all for another episode.